Welcome to Persona 5, a normal game where you play as a normal high school student who got a criminal record for defending a woman from a drunk man trying to assault her. Normal stuff. Now you live in an attic while trying to live as a normal student who doesn't stand out too much while the whole school normally talks about how dangerous you might be. Just like any other average normal life simulator. Well, except for... Get out of my face! Whoa, what? This game is not just a life simulator?
I didn't see that coming.
Yes, this game has two sides. Besides the life simulator part that I just explained, you can also go into the metaverse, no, not that one, to find a target to steal their heart. What this basically means is you go into their mind palace and try to reason with them and then steal an integral part of their brain that boosts their ego. Instead of your normal life simulator, this game now turns into a dungeon crawler turn-based JRPG, which makes this game already more genres than you thought a game could ever be. Let me keep track of this real quick. As I said, these dungeons are people's mind palaces. These palaces can all differ from a school turning into a teacher's castle, an artist's home turning into a twisted museum, or a depressed teen's room turning into an Egyptian tomb.
Fuck this pyramid.
Now, if you're done with these palaces but you are still craving for some more phantom thievery, you can always hop into mementos. This is the part where the game goes from a regular dungeon crawler to a randomly generated dungeon crawler. Now let me just add this to the list as well. Mementos is the place to be if you want to go for a good grind. Or to drive you absolutely insane because there are endless tunnels of basically what looks like the same thing over and over again but with a different paint job every time. Here you basically just grind items and levels. And I sure hope you do all of this during your gameplay because it is needed to finish the game. It's also a good place to catch this game's equivalent of Pokemon and then later execute them to fuse them into literal gods.
That's just a penis.
Did I mention this game was normal? This game works on a calendar system going through half a year, which makes it one of the most immersive games ever because if you finally finish it, it sure does feel like half a year of your life just went into this game. Slowly throughout the game, you meet more and more people. Hanging out with these people can increase your bond with them while at the same time giving you buffs for the metaverse. Now it is very important in this game to try to beat a palace in a single day. This is so you can spend more days hanging out with your friends to create all these buffs. One thing I should also mention that in this game, you can get a girlfriend!
This game is pure fiction.
Now, your choices for a romantic relationship in this game are very varied, and you should be really careful picking which one you want.
But we all know Haru is best waifu, if only by the virtue of her voluptuous forehead. Yes, Haru's forehead is the biggest, baddest, and best you can find in video game history. You don't count Genshin Impact, that is, but that's kind of besides the point. My little friend over here might not agree with my particular choice of waifu, but the prospect of playing tic-tac-toe on her forehead while having a romantic dinner in a 5-star restaurant overlooking the Shibuya Square is too funny to ignore. That automatically qualifies her as an S-tier waifu. Let's see, who else? Hifumi, originally one of the Phantom Thieves, unfortunately was cut. I don't know why, she was hot as fucked, but sweet and vulnerable. Anne, or Panther dressing lady, perfect furry material. Ryuji, of course, default but unironically best girl. Tae, Step on Me. Kazumire, yes, I totally did not get that wrong. Leotard, just Leotard. Now, these characters are all great and stuff, but there's just one character that tops absolutely everyone, and that character is... drumroll please. Sojiro! I honestly don't know what you expected. If Rojiro isn't the first that comes to mind, then you have no business being a Persona 5 fan. No homo. Actually, yes homo. But top tier waifu, man. Bro has the looks, has the smooth energy, has the suave, everything. Everything about him is perfect. Bro, the waifu's gonna give you the pussy, but who's gonna give you the shelter, huh? Face it, man. I'm 10 parallel universes ahead of you. You are nothing. Also a sketchy. Why? Yes. Stick your dick in crazy.
Okay, let's add dating simulator to that list. Is there something I forgot to talk about?
Hey wait, you forgot the music.
Oh yeah, the music! If a game starts off in a spectacular casino palace while this hype-ass song Life Will Change is playing and you already cannot sit still, oh boy, you know his soundtrack is good. I was planning on giving examples of my favorite tracks and how they all fit the mood, but I don't have time to make a video that long, so just listen to this. sum up how good the entire soundtrack is, there's more like the current song to keep you hyped up, the quality never changes even with the slower songs, and I can finally make a video using only the soundtrack of the game I am talking about. If you don't plan on playing Persona, then just still go to Spotify, type in Persona 5 OST and listen through that entire thing to have the time of your life. Also, I probably need to end this video right now. On a more serious note, I do actually recommend this game to most people. It is really hard to describe what makes this game good into words, and it took multiple other people to basically push me just to make me finally think, yeah sure, I'll buy it. This game manages to give you that feeling of having the most loyal friends around you, while also giving the hype of fighting bad guys with a killer soundtrack in the background. I don't want anyone missing out on that feeling, so just take my word for it, okay? Anyways, on that note, I hope you have a good day, and I'll see you later. Also watch out for bears.